We've just got some breaking news, James. Just wait there. I'll bring this to our viewers because it's quite relevant to what you just said there. This is extraordinary footage just into the newsroom showing two foreign tankers engulfed in flames near an Iraqi port. It's believed a drone or boat with explosives struck the tankers on Thursday local time. The tankers reportedly carrying Iraqi oil. One person has died, dozens of sailors evacuated by rescuers, while a search continues for those missing. Iraq's oil ports have stopped operations as a result of that attack. So, James, we see that volatility continue in the region. I wonder, how do you read, if we look back at the United States now, what is the impact on the Trump MAGA base? How are they looking at all this?
Yeah, so this is really interesting, and we're going to be talking about this more tomorrow night at 8:30 on the U.S. report. But I've got some YouGov polling which suggests that polling among MAGA Republicans, they're about 75% in favor of what's going on right now. You take that down to all Republicans, it's around 63%. Then independents, about half and half. And then, you know, the further to the left you go on the Democrat side, that's where the really serious opposition goes. The really interesting thing about this to me is that there have been an awful lot of media stories out there, Kieran, which are saying, oh, you know, Trump has split MAGA, you know, the MAGA base has been split. And that's partially because of some influencers, you know, your Tucker Carlsons and people like that, who have all been very anti, you know, obviously the strike, and frankly, have a few problems with defending Israel as well. But that's maybe another story. As a result there, that's created sort of an artificial conflict. But MAGA Republicans and the Republicans in general are still in favor, but it's the broader overall population where he's got problems selling this in, especially just as those oil and petrol prices start to bite.
And before you go then, so in that context, how do you read it ahead of the midterms in November?
Oh, look, November is ages away. I mean, you know, the last 2 weeks have felt like a year. If this thing gets settled out, you know, in a reasonably short order, petrol prices stabilize, and you wind up saying that the world is actually a safer place, that kind of Russia, China, Iran nexus has been broken because Iran's been taken out. If that also gives, you know, the Gulf states political clear air to finally make that peace with Israel, well, then suddenly, you know, you've got, you know, a real case that Trump has done a really good job here, and that gives him something to lean into for the midterms. But the Republicans are always going to be on the back foot in these midterms. Remember that the party in power in the White House in the U.S. almost always goes backwards in the midterms.
Yeah, good point. And it is an eternity away, isn't it? It's a long, long time.
A long way.
Thank you, James. Yeah, we'll see you next week. Appreciate it.